all going to get trophy early. Now to 3.5 live. Right. Crash landed. Yep. Yes. All right. Got me with the free. That involves. I don't think there was a new update. Big ship. Tower. Tower. 2 winners. Yeah, the hood is.
Oh, good morning, Visions, and thank you very much for the subscription. Thank you for supporting the channel.
I,
Let me see. I'm doing real good this morning. Just checking prices and piddling around. Actually, uh, watching another streamer in the background that I watch. I don't know if hopefully you can't hear them. I've got them turned down. I'm hoping my sound gate takes care of that. I had to move my specs, my on-screen specs there, so it'd get below their.
that's right. Gaming for the win.
Oh, okay. Well, if it is, just let me know. I can always mute it. I don't want you to get double bits because you're probably watching them too.
I like macaroni and cheese. The tunas are gone.
Yeah,
That's all right, Boomer.
yeah, and that's what I did to start with. You know, I'd get rid of it, but then I got to thinking, I don't know. Surely they don't need it, right? I mean, surely they get the information internally anyway. So, but then why is it there? They did have it across the bottom of the screen, just in binary 07, and just digital code. But then they went to that. I don't know why.
I've never seen it. You know, they always talk
You would
about
think, because like I say, it seems like they could capture all of that internally without that code there, but
Hey, what's up, Mist? How you doing?
huh.
Tuna plus pizza goes up.
Pretty sure that's where it's supposed to be.
They brought one of. Dude, let go. Let go. You gotta let him go, sir. Let it go. Happen. Quit trying to make it happen.
There she went.
Let go.
I had a feeling if I walked away, it'd spawn in.
Let it go, man.
Yeah, I will say this one still feels good. I don't know why it's not in PE. I'm ready. They want to polish it more, I guess. I can't blame them for that, but see, how many beds does this have anyway? Yeah, that is an upper bunk, right? Yeah. It has 4 beds, okay. It's trying to determine exactly how many you could get in this vehicle, so counting the turret, I guess 9 without standing. Everybody, if 4 people got in a bed, it's got 4 seats. It's not bad. Of course, that's 4 people laying down. Alrighty, not a problem. Oh, wrong keys. Dang it. Actually, the only thing I really am just wanting to do is go see something silly. Go see how much the multi-tool is. I imagine it hasn't changed. I've tested a few prices. Wrong buttons. And like medical supplies and all that doesn't seem to have changed. But I could be wrong. Yeah, that's where I need to go. You know, in other words, I only checked 1 or 2 places, and so it's possible that some places have changed, that they've adjusted them, but keep your arms and legs inside the windows. Yeah, I think I will get rid of that. And this is like my favorite, wrong keys, one of my favorite ships.
I can literally get started up like right before I stream now. Before I used to have to like half hour before.
Yeah. I own the regular freelancer right now, but eventually we'll be upgraded to that, I imagine. If they ever figure out how to make it a little more useful, then I'm guessing the scanning is a little better in this one, but other than that, right now there's not much benefit for it.
This morning, and I already gave out the 4 trophies. One for being here early and 4 tweets. 3 for the tweet.
But I just love the thing.
We already did it. Missed it. Sorry. I tweeted out.
I don't know why.
I didn't do a live tweet today.
Yeah.
I tweeted something.
4 beds.
Lost in the show.
Not sure what that's supposed to be yet.
Slackers. I need that clip.
Mind your step. That's your shower. I think. This is your in, that's your out, huh? Supposedly it'll have a door for a toilet, I don't know. Maybe that bottom part slides out eventually. This is all that scanning and other stuff, maybe. Because all of this isn't in the yeah, it's got a whole ton of extra equipment.
I do not.
Compared to the regular freelancer.
Not be allowed to get that many teddies in close proximity to each other. It's like
all of this back here is additional.
evil powers. Oh yeah.
And then this, so
Got him back yesterday.
two smaller
Thing you gotta
bays
do
worth, really. Have additional gear in it.
Get us out of here. Best possible.
Seems like an awful lot just to improve the scanners, but
Warp speed.
Shifting into Star Drive at Columbus.
Wow. Interdicted. Look at that. Innocent. Stop coming after me.
probably go way up. But my CPU sure is nice in this patch. It's really easy on the CPU, not bothering that at all.
Right here.
One patch or the other a couple of patches ago was really hard on the CPU.
Very similar loadouts and everything to the Arrow, but profile. Favorite fighter, small fighter would be the Arrow. Large.
How come I
fighter
can't see how far it is?
This is the Warden. Or the Vanguard.
I went into
Warden or the Hoplite.
yeah.
Mostly
I
because
guess that's a thing.
Yo, Joe!
I also like the Saber, but I usually, if I was gonna say top to bottom, it'd be Warden, or any of the.
That's odd. I can't believe I can't tell how far I am. Oh well. Long trip.
After that,
No idea why you have to, every time you go into fourth person or whatever, your chat screen comes up.
caramels. Let's go there. Okay, that's right. Favorite capital ship? Probably the Kraken. Gonna be probably the Kraken or the. No. Really want to get into doing group things, and I really want to be able to go in, just aircraft carrier. Back to Wing Commander Day, the Tiger Pod, Cordia. I have made the org. I haven't really. Yeah, exactly. I'm just.
Yeah, I hate to even guess when this might come
I'm a social org.
overheat.
We're gonna be like.
Maybe I'll get the
I wonder if I'm related.
distance after that.
Not related. As far as my mom told me.
Yeah, it never actually overheated. Oh well, they have the player names and everything working. That's cool. Now you actually can see who it is, what player it is. It's sending beacons. Yeah, I'm overheating sitting still. I get that. Now, where's the... Alright.
Here totally by accident. So.
Me too. Only place in the game that these multi-tools are sold. I don't guess they're sold. Hell, I'll have to look, see if they're sold at Harcourt, but I don't think so. Just a way to get the distance there. You're not getting there in a hurry.
Oh yeah, you got the out of there. I got it. That's enough. Hey, B Water, how you doing? Somebody just complained that auto gimbals were not working.
I think that was supposed to be entering Armistice. We got the Armistice icon right there. So. That's the big Hurston Dynamics building to our right. Get rid of that. Oh, did it? Yeah, there it goes. See the lights ahead are for the airport. Have to go in between those deals there, or you are liable to hit the no-fly zone. Watch it make it go boom. I'm sure doing barrel rolls is contradictory to the freelancers owner's manual. This is kind of a pickup truck cargo vessel, not a... But it's fine. Give me a spot. I don't see one, but I might not see it till I get closer. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, on the show.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure they can.
Probably considering all the vegetation and stuff they need to have for that.
But military spec's a little different than civilian spec. Yeah, what did I hit? I'm gonna get this thing in here.
Landing complete.
There we go. And nothing a good buffer won't take out. Hey, good morning, Triton. How are you doing today? I have my part of my chat covered up. Yeah, it actually... Dude. There's the landing zone. You stuck in there? Yeah. Yeah. Let him out. Go free. Go free. There you go. Get away from my ship, dude. Where am I going? That's not it.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's gonna be on the opposite side of whichever I go first, right? Ah, dead ahead. It sure looks like I was hugging the nose. Didn't do a very good job. Oh, yeah, yeah. I guess that's live. I can't do my job anymore, and I wished I could, so. What am I doing here? Checking on the price. Oh, I'm pegging that CPU now for some reason. Yeah, these last few patches are really odd about the performance. All over the place. Oh, plenty of time. 15 seconds to spare. Good timing though. Yeah, well, I mean, I do a little bit of consulting with my old partner. He took over the business, which is cool. So but yeah, that's about all I can manage. Climbing around on buildings or under them or all of that. I can consult on some pricing, and every now and again he'll ask me to come look at something with him and whatnot. Yeah, it just pours on that CPU when it loads. And it chills out some, it seems. I wasn't turning fast, just...
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
I can't wait.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Residences are available at all price points. See a habitation rep for details.
I hear shooting and then... Who'd you kill? They got somebody. Look at them. They're all hyped up on... They're all adrenaline up.
Yeah, those are blue.
Uh,
It's, right on top.
Why not consider calling Lorville home? Residences are available at all price points. See a habitation rep for details.
It's got some yellow jacket jeans.
I am probably going the roundabout way to get to Tammany and Sons, but this is the only way I know without getting lost. See, for some reason, I know where the bar is. And then from the bar, it's like a right, left, right.
That's a good question. I wonder if you can do that on the fans. I've never actually tried to refill ammo in any of my land stations.
Yeah, wow. Pouring on that CPU. That's wild. I don't even know if I don't need one, but let's see what they cost. Just making notes. Yeah, $454. So I don't guess they've $464. I don't guess they've changed. I remembered them being around close to that. Just write that number down. I'm sure to forget it. I take notes. I'm just not much of a clothes shopper. Don't see anything in there. What are these? Uh,
Like gravel, rocky.
I don't know, what pants do you come with? That one might be better if they have a pocket or something. Won't be able to see the pocket anyway.
Alright, great.
I see. I don't think they fixed the bar.
Yeah. Burning dust and fired vehicles. That'd be awesome. Just like every moon is like
Yeah, I would have to think the Air Force
of the outposts, like major outposts on some
medical is better than workers' comp, but
grab everywhere and then like AI fires and stuff.
yeah, that's where I want to go try. Come on in there, buddy. You look like you've worked harder than I have. Did I miss a turn? Yeah. Follow that guy. He knows where the bar is. See? Told you.
They definitely do like some mud or lake traffic.
I got no hands. Now how am I supposed to pick up my drink with no hands? I used to get drinks here. At one point you actually got a drink here. Dude, what you saying? I got no hands. I still got no hands. Wow, I got no... What's he doing? Alright. That's spooky. That's just downright spooky.
What's up, Irish? I already got the helmets for you. Duct tape armor. Yeah. The duct tape armor looks a lot like Reaver's.
I don't know why they got the goofy hat looking thing now, but really should go away.
Welcome to Leavesden Station Orville, our Central Line. Take pride in its appearance. Now,
Yeah, at least I got hands again. Let's try. I may have just tricked it by taking it off, putting it on too fast. Yeah, now we got hands again.
It's the 18 band, man.
I'm not sure where I'm going right now. I'm supposed to be headed to the metro,
Black van with a red stripe on it. Give me a black Ursa with a red stripe on it.
but I'm kind of lost.
That'd be awesome.
Anyway, I know how to get to the metro from there. I'm going the wrong way, I know I am. Simply because, oh, maybe not.
Seriously, it needs to
There we
be
go.
a black red stripe on it.
for exciting deals on all your favorite brands.
I think I went the shortcut, which is actually probably the shorter way, but I always get lost when I go that way.
Why not consider calling Orville home?
Biden.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport.
That was all I wanted to do. Check the price, buy one. I guess I could do a mission here.
Transfers to the perimeter,
Do a mission or two.
three lines.
I'm just sort of in limbo at this point. I've played
Metro Center.
this enough times and it's fun. But I can't wait for it to go to PU, so it'll stick. I'm gotten to the point where I'm a little tired of it. Sure, that one, they're both all the way on the other side of the world here. There. Just for fun. It's on the other side of the solar system.
Perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
A little ways.
Or attempting to trespass on train.
Am I gonna make it? Ah, just in the nick of time. That's the second one I made as I ran into the train station. Good train luck.
Next stop, Pisa Spaceport.
I really need to wait till I get out of the train.
Now arriving, Pisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
See if I can make it all the way from the train to the kiosk while running. I know I can in all medium armor. Right now I have medium, a mix of medium and
Assume it, it's the same. Each one is the same.
oh yeah, with this mix I literally cap out at 150ish there. I run forever, but not very fast. But yeah.
Right now, I just tried to.
I need to take just a second. That's what I was gonna say. And, I'll be right back. Let the dogs out and get some coffee.
out there keeping an eye on us all the time, just hanging out. Sir Mask. That's Wilson. Original. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Max T-Tain, thanks for that follow. Papa, thank you so much for. Some hype. Thank you so much for giving that sound off. I appreciate it. Bizarre. Welcome to the chair game. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for being a part of the chair game. Oh, I haven't. Brutus, I'd love to get to that. That would be a lot of questions. We're approximately a year. I want to see Tom finding
You are cleared for liftoff.
Or, it could be like an option, right? It doesn't have to
Please
be
visit us again.
somewhere like a long lost family tree. She kicked you in the butt? Yeah. No, she laughs about it. My dad. All right. That's been happening forever. Since Tom Hanks has been a long, 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 for a long time. As long as I can remember. As soon as I started getting. He looks like a young Tom Hanks. All right. Let's do the party giveaway. Craig Jr. Oh, yeah, hey, Craig. Warlock. You get Sigillian in there, too? What? And Osprey.
Fully gear up just cause. Doesn't matter anymore when they talk about all that so-called physics.
I feel like,
Yeah. In space it wouldn't matter, I guess. 40, I believe I can go now that I'm at 40K. And I think we'll just get to Delamar first.
The hourlies, you get into the daily prize wheel giveaway, and you get trophies, which
Easiest.
weekly giveaway. Make sure you type it in. All right. 10 seconds.
I haven't. Don't know what happened there, just. There we go. I didn't get it right or something.
That one's done. First winner. Congratulations, Max Calvin. I gotta say it, otherwise it doesn't. You gotta say that name like that. Did he win yesterday? I don't know, maybe. I think so. I remember saying his name. Yeah, he was number 2 yesterday, and now he's number 1. Alpheus Rex won yesterday, but he won 15 trophies. You nailed my voice, man. Wow, you're really spot on. Hey, Chris B, how you doing? Showtime. And Dominus Foster. Thanks for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the co-pilots. All right, Max Caliber, congratulations.
And I'm actually, let's see, did I ever fix that? Events. I need a way to search. I'm good on. Okay, what is the name of it? I may not have changed the names in the events. Nope, I didn't, darn it. So you would need separate ones. Yeah, so I don't have a command actually.
Alright, let's go get a racer out now. Racer out so I can get off this road. Turn on.
Yeah, so an event does not create. I would have to duplicate it as a command. Damn it. So I need to check fusions. I don't know if 12. Almost there.
Here it is. Take him out, Chuck. Well, there was no UI with of the pink.
Not sure what that red dot above me is supposed to be. Right at the top of the screen.
Then we'll see if they look.
But I'm going where the marker tells me I'm supposed to be. So I'm not worried about them.
Yeah, everybody loved it. That's why I did. Hey, mom and dad, you should YouTube Baby Shark. Search YouTube for Baby Shark. That's the worst thing. Get more emotes. Aw,
If I remember correctly, this is He's gonna give me a hand carryable package that I'll take to some drug house, some stash house. Yeah, I guess I could, if it's one with neon, I'll grab some because the neon's still pretty good. It's like 12% profit. Rest of them, even, well, I wonder if they ever got slam sellable. I couldn't find any place to sell it. Actually, I don't think it actually existed because I'd buy it, but it wouldn't be in the ship. It would show it in the ship as unsellable at the kiosks, but there wouldn't be any physical representation of it in the ship. So yeah, I haven't tried neon. I bought the other ETAM stuff, but it's not much more profitable than, say, medical supplies. Like 3-4% profit. Uh-oh, I didn't start slowing down in time. Maybe I did. Come on, air brake. It's not too bad. I did get kind of carried away there. Here, dude. Seems like the air brake's doing a little more than it did before. That's good. I gotta learn how to land this thing without bumping the rear end. And this is effectively my ship, so I need to learn how to park it. I seem to do alright here, it's just in
There you go. Safely landed.
go talk to this drug shooting weird looking dude in the basement. Kind of a fun mission. Totally useless for money. Guess I really should buy a sniper rifle or something to go with it. Yeah, this patch is pretty darn. I mean, I think T was the last one that was bad. This one is pretty good. Of course, I just left Lorville and it was pegging my CPU. Like trying to load in. And yeah, that's kind of a. It shouldn't really do that, but. Not that it'll hurt anything. So performance is kind of all over. I haven't been to Art Court. Yeah, that's another deal. I sure hope they address that. As a matter of fact, I had something similar. I came here, as a matter of fact, uh, wanting to load a gray cat into a Titan. So I park it out in the alley, spawn the gray cat, and I guess the gray cat despawns the other ship, even though it wasn't parked on a pad. It was parked out in the alley. So yeah, then my Avenger. So my Avenger despawned. So I respawn the freelancer. I go park the gray cat at the end of the alley, all the way at the end, way out, off by itself, kinda. And I come in and spawn a freelancer to go pick it up, and guess what? It despawned before I could get out there to load the thing. I'm like, man, this is... How are you supposed to get a vehicle inside a spaceship if they despawn in 5 minutes? So then I did the same thing. I took the freelancer to Yella.
Wasn't me.
I bought one. I bought a couple here at Levski. Did I? I almost passed it. But yeah, I bought one, and then I could spawn it because the ships didn't show up. Well, in PTU, you can. You got the credits. They sell them here at Levski. Just now, as of 3.5, they started selling the gray cat, but you could always get the.
The hell you want?
But you could always get the Cyclone there.
Shit. We get weirdos wandering down here looking for handouts. My name's Wallace. Great to meet you. Enough with the small talk. A job's come to my attention. Think it might be a good fit for you. Hold on. Let me hook you up with the specifics. Aye, Pasito, that's what I like to hear. Let me know when it's done.
But yeah, they got to do something about the. Oh, but so then I took the dang freelancer to a planet or a moon, parked it literally 300 meters from the thing, thinking this is ridiculous. I got to walk 1.5 miles just to load a vehicle, so I don't have to walk on planet. And guess what? It still despawned my ship. I walked all the way up there, spawned a gray cat, and the damn ship disappeared. I'm like, oh my god.
This is what's going on. Figure out where the hell to hide you.
Make sure the 6-key shortcut works right. Yeah. Okay, let's put away. Deliver package to Stash House on Daymar. Oh, what, the 6-key shortcut? At one point it didn't work. But it worked in 3.4. Then at one point they did something and it didn't work in PTU. But it doesn't work. It only works for mission items, and there's the glitch that people get in. Like if you can store a teddy bear or a turtle or something, but you can't retrieve it, and so it's stuck. And then if you do pick up a mission item, it'll drop the mission item instead of storing it. So you're glitched. So yeah, you don't want to store anything but real mission items like that, because for some reason it doesn't work right with any others. Habitations and hangars. That's not, should say customs right there. It's what it says on the other elevators. Let's see, might as well keep using the DUR. Did I miss it? I missed it. How do I miss it? There we go. I was looking for Levski and I plain missed it. I probably would, but I don't really care that much for the cargo. Uh-oh. Sometime if you wait, it'll actually tell you where it goes.
Try again later. Select a different ship.
Yeah, I'm not really into the transport. I guess it's not gonna. No, not gonna do it. Sometime it'll spawn it right after there. Let's try something else then.
There, all set.
Yeah, what I'd really love is a Corsair or a Carrack, but they're a little out of my price range, so. Maybe if I'm persistent enough after the game goes live. So yeah, hopefully the DUR will do me for exploration till then. I actually only have the regular right now, but so I'm only, a little ways away from upgrading. I just haven't bothered yet.
Oh, JP coming in with other ones. They're cons.
Since there's no real reason yet to have a DUR over a standard freelancer, I haven't, other things have moved ahead of it in the list of wishes and wants. I do have a Titan. Not the Renegade here, but just like this one, a Titan. That worst comes to worst, I could always melt and upgrade my freelancer to the DUR, but hopefully I'll be able to put a little more in and just do it without melting that one. I'd like to get that one up to a Cutlass, just because you get the VGF hanger. I'm not sure they'll have any do anything in the game later or whatever, but they might. Hopefully that's whatever apartment or whatever you can use those. But I love these little penguins. They are just great little ships, fast in and out of Atmo. In fact, just as far as doing box missions, things like that, I'd rather use one of these than a Cutlass or anything. I mean, to me, the best ship actually that might be a little better than this for box missions would be the Aurora. Just because you can park it literally on the doorstep of these little places to deliver boxes. Don't have to walk more than 15 feet, you know. Even this thing, it can't always get it right where you like to, but Aurora, yeah, it's like driving a motorcycle. You can park it on the porch. But now they're slower and harder to get around in Quantum, so. You know, I do have some coordinates for one on Delamar, but I don't think I actually have, like, the whole schmo like I did on the last 2 or 3 stash houses. Not that I care anymore. I've kind of done all I need to as far as pricing and all that, but let's see, what am I looking for? But I was doing, the last 2 I did good. I had them. Yeah, let's just get there first. I canceled that first one, so we'll go straight there. Hopefully it won't kill me. Run me into Crusader Planet or something. Actually, they fixed one of the bugs that kind of made it easier for me to record area locations. When you could see all the houses or the other bases on a planet, you could literally, without having to get in your ship, you could screenshot the well, like that time it had Crusader and then Delamar here. You know, it automatically takes you to Crusader and then a moon. So I started, you know, you start the Quantum just like you normally would, then push and hold the B afterward, and that cancels the Quantum. And unlike getting let's see, what is that? Dunlow Ridge. Yeah, that's not very far from it, is it? And unlike getting knocked out of Quantum, like by a, you know, the security patrol or whatever, it cancels that point. So Yeah, yeah, it does all right. It's the calibration is just something they put in there. It's not actually necessary as far as the computing or coding. Yeah, I do it all the time. A lot of times, it'll give you like two waypoints, and like if from Yella back to Porto, even though Porto's right there on this side, it'll make it go to Crusader first. So yeah, as soon as it starts to quantum, I just push and hold that quantum button, the B button again. Mine's a joystick button, but same difference. And yeah, it'll cancel that one, and it'll actually remove that one from the list of waypoints as well. It'll send you to the next one. If you cancel it yourself, it'll take that one off the list, which is also important. So yeah, that's it's a good little, yeah, a good little trick of the trade or whatever you want to call it for skipping a waypoint. Yeah, yeah, I do it all the time. Because that one wanted me to go to Crusader and then come to here. Oh, I gotta let the dogs out. And then come to here. So, this way I didn't have to. Be right back.
Look at those bullets. Bypass.
Yeah, you can also use it like I didn't have a good opportunity here, but you can also use the cancel the warp. Like if you're going to an unmarked way station and there happens to be a marked station past it, you can warp to the further one and break warp at any time and try and get lucky. But does sometimes that helps, sometimes it doesn't. This time there was no place anywhere closer than this. So this isn't actually bad for getting to there it is. Getting to an unmarked lab. This is pretty good. Oh, I'm not, like, man, this thing sure is slowing down a lot faster than normal. I'm like, oh, wait, this isn't a freelancer. Of course it is. This is one of the new stash houses that sell some of the new exotic drugs, so to speak. That's why I should have taken the freelancer, huh? Oh well. I don't really care, especially in the PTUs. Park it out here. And that doesn't look very good. Yeah, it looks a little more even. And I may have to take some screenshots of some locations because I don't know that this is the same as anyone I've ever been in yet or that I have recorded.
Dead on.
First, we'll go ahead and get rid of this mission. I like where they. If you wanted, you can place it there. Yeah, there it is below my thing. Good. 6 key worked. And then you use place on the shelf. Yay. And that one's done. But let's see which one this is. Oh wow, it does. It's got neon. That's the one I'll buy. But let me take a screenshot. I'll go ahead and buy a load of that for fun. They don't have the slam here. That's the other new one. Why am I about to die? Wow. Huh. I don't know why I was getting out of breath looking at them drugs. Must be getting excitable. Okay, let's see. I guess I really should get a few snapshots of the neighboring areas or huh. My drugs ain't here. That's weird. Now the kids want back in. Needy dogs. The ETAM and Neon I tried at Grimhacks and Levski, and they both sold exactly like Widow, up to like 500 at a time and everything. But they both sold there. I'll be right back. Gotta let the dogs in. Yeah, I'm guessing that Neon will sell pretty much anywhere that Widow used to sell in those amounts, but I can't swear to it. But yeah, I think it'll sell pretty much anywhere at different amounts. Like the little outposts, it may only be 200 at a time. Levski, it should be 1,000 or some 600 to 1,000. I don't know. I did try it, but I think I only had like 200 left when I went to Levski to see if it bought it. The only one that I found, and that was early in the PTU, was the Slam that didn't sell anywhere. And I mean, I even tried other places, R&R, a couple of R&Rs and so on, and no place bought the Slam. But then there was also this issue that I'm having with the Neon right now, and that's there was no physical item in my ship either. So the Neon may be screwed up like the Slam was now. It may not sell. It doesn't show it. There's no physical representation, so I'm guessing it won't sell. Because yeah, this is exactly what the Slam did when I tried it. But at that point, Neon worked. I even have the exact the other thing, because if you're interested, and I didn't ever really do much drug running, and I just heard about the stash houses, And the only thing I wanted was to find the locations, right? And record the locations. I didn't really care about the drugs or anything. But what I came upon, if I can find it, is that they really changed the prices and the profits on drugs. For 10 SCU, that's 6 times or 8 times what it used to cost per SCU. And that's Widow I'm talking about. And the profit went from literally an eighth of the profit. It used to be 55 to 60% profit. Now it's 8%. And then I did get some for ETAM. Widow is 7 to 8% now. ETAM is 3%, so not even worth screwing with. Now these could vary. I only tried a couple of purchase places and a couple of sales places, but just to get an idea, a rough estimate. So Neon is really the only one that's really worth dealing anymore. But yeah, Slam was grayed out, and that was there and there. I didn't put it in there, but it was actually grayed out for both of those. I take notes. When you get old and your memory goes, you tend to write stuff down more often. Let's see, I'm done with that. Oh, I was going to see if I could sell this invisible drug, which I doubt. Yeah, I sincerely doubt that. We'll go to Grimhack, since isn't that like the... Yeah, see here, I can skip that... I'll skip that first jump. And I'll just push the same B again. Or drops me out. And the important thing about it is it also jumps you to the next waypoint. And there's Grimhex. Oh no! Well, how could it be out of range? Oh, ain't that... They tricked me. That was a trick. Oh, Matt, where you at? Out of range. I guess range is dependent on how far away it is. That's a little odd. Alright. I would do that again. I guess I can't skip them all. Yeah, they tricked me. That was an outright. They heard me talking about skipping jumps and they will fix his ass. Some developers in there laughing. That is funny. Out of range. So I get to the planet that's further, but that's out of range? How does that work? It actually would kind of make sense. Further away you are, the larger a target you need to aim at, you know. Sometimes it works. I'll have to correct my statement. Doesn't always work, but sometimes you can skip them. This thing seemed more crowded than before. A big ship would have a hell of a time getting through here. Contact. Bad guys in the area. Mustang almost run over me. Oops. I guess that's complete then. Go see if they'll sell. Like I said, I think it acts just like that Slam did. Said it sold it, but there's nothing in the shelf. Store it if you want to, I don't care. Well, they sure stored it in a hurry. Maybe that's why I can't sell it. I don't trust these guys park ships around here. Uh-oh. Did it recover? Nope. No recovery. I don't understand.
It's puzzling. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
Must be human error. Nope. Not gonna get two of them to work in a row. Sure, let's try it again. What they're doing here. Well, that was a client crash, and let's see, hour and 40 minutes, so probably an hour and 30 of streaming. We have some service trucks down the road driving our little chihuahuas crazy. Yeah, the SSD has moved from quite a ways down the list to the top of the list with this game. Although I will say, actually, this last patch or two seems a little better. A little faster load in and everything. done. Nice, got a recovery. Oh, there's some really trashy people around here. I don't know why I quit staying in Levski or Grimhacks. Levski's a little better. Oh, wait. While I'm here, this is actually where I was going, huh? And that isn't exactly my preferred way to get here, but here we are. Yeah, it shows it full. And it shows neon. But let's see, try it with cell this time. I'll be done. There we go. And I sold 8 SCU or 800, so maybe you can sell more of it. Cool. So yeah, there you go. You can sell neon right here. And for 12% profit. So yeah, it's the better one of the ones as far as profit now. But yeah, definitely you can buy and sell it or sell it here. Even though it wasn't in my darn ship, couldn't see it. That was odd, because I know I've done that once before, and it actually showed in my ship as a commodity, like any other commodity. Well, my ship's no longer out though. Actually, that's something I guess I could check and see if I can get some slam and see if they'll buy a slam. Because I don't actually have any pricing on slam, obviously. I have the cost. I think I have a screenshot of the cost, but I don't have any actually selling yet, so let's see if we can get to Jumptown and back. I don't know if I can even find it. Haven't been there in so long. Yeah, we're pegging that CPU all of a sudden.
I don't think you'll be with me.
This isn't the greatest ship for this because I like to do 10 SCU. A lot of your products, as far as I know, have like have decimal pricing involved. So the more you buy, the more accurate you are. Is that the right side? Let's see. Yeah, it's got to be that side. Uh-oh, it's almost dark. I'm gonna get lost. Sure is. I can't tell in the dark. Yeah, I may have to wait. Well, yeah, I may have to wait. I can't see for sure. That is definitely one of the 3 islands that you can see in the right shading, but I can't see the last one. I'm thinking that right there would be the but I'm not gonna try it. I can't tell for sure. I won't be able to find it in the dark. I can barely find it in the daytime. Yeah, I'm curious to see if they fix that, because like I say, let's see, where am I? Out here by yellow. Let's Alright, well they got me going straight to Port Ole, so I don't even have to use my trick.
Collect the bounty on me.
Contact. I'm out of there anyway, huh? This is actually a decent little fighter for a starter ship, or starter ship range. It's actually not a bad little fighter, from what I understand. Huh. Why isn't it stopping? I'm at 0 throttle. Why am I not stopping? What the fuck? How did the, something, there it is. Cruise control got turned on. I don't even use it, so I don't know how in the world that got done. Now we got speed limiter, cruise control, and throttle now. I don't know what was wrong with just throttle and afterburner, but that's certainly not really great for my throttle POTUS. I'm guessing it's more designed for keyboard and or dual sticks.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Which I guess I'm gonna have to get some dual sticks eventually.
Landing gear deployed.
Unfortunately, they're well on down the list right now. I'll make do with this. With my HOTUS.
Landing complete. Pleasant stay.
Now if I want to go to ArcCorp, I can go get me a bigger ship.
Did they say it was going live today? No. Yeah, I play 4K. Going live in about 1 more hour, yeah.
A cat, that's faster. I'll fly a cat. I haven't flown one in a while. It's kind of one of those vehicles. It actually, last time I flew one, it was 3-4 obviously, but they actually didn't fly bad. But you know, considering their size and everything else, they were pretty decent.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Really? I don't know. Play CPU dependent.
If I can figure out how to get in the thing. If I remember right, it's one of those. It's a little bit odd. I've run around in them looking for, you know, getting turrets and all like that, more than I have actually flying them. So I'm sure I'll figure it out. But See, cockpit's way on the other side. Yeah, it's, you know, if you owned it and flew it every day or flew it all the time, it'd be different. But
Yeah, I'll give you a sad sound.
yeah, there's the cockpit. So it doesn't have its own elevator, does it? No.
I think that guy's gonna
You got to get in over here somewhere.
in about an hour.
A loop from where? There we go. Is this it? Yeah.
Some boys, when they go on 'em, it's like, whoa, where the hell?
There we go. Yeah, it's kind of coming back to me here. Let's see. There's a stairway. Is this the right one? Oh, I gotta go through. Yeah. Somewhere and find the stairway.
Wayport to do.
I said that. There it is.
See my stuff because mine too. Because
There we go. I get turned around in this thing though, just 'cause you're off to the side when you're flying it. But they are cool.
it's only I would jet.
That's just cool the way all the legs come up. We're headed all the way to Art Court just for fun. Check the lousy performance mode. $42 million. There's a couple of them, but I'm not sure what they are. I think there's one. Yeah, there's one new FPS rifle. I'd have to look it up on the road map. And where it'd be, I'm not sure. Probably at Grimhex. That's where they tend to throw all the new stuff. But yeah, there is a new FPS rifle you can buy. I'm still using the same LMG I used to have, the DeMarco. That's the one I like. So I'm just a lousy shot, so I need all the extra ammo I can carry in a magazine. Of course they're overheating. Yeah, the DeMarco, I finally did find it in 3.5. There it is. Heck yeah. Yeah, 120 round magazine. Which means you can carry a ton. I mean, I've got what, 3 extra mags? I could carry more, but that's what I have on me. Her 5. Hurston L5. It's the only place in game I know of. There may be other places, but yeah, if you like the DeMarco, then you got to go to here or L5. And I looked everywhere. It may be in one or two other R&Rs, but I assure you it's not on any planets unless it's at some small base somewhere that I don't even know sells weapons. I mean, it's not at Grimhex, it's not at Levski, it's not at PO, and it's not at R-Corp. I know those. And then most of the R&Rs don't have it. I forget who it was that, somebody in one of the stream channels I was watching mentioned it. I'm like, you're kidding me. And sure enough, I ran out there to check, and he was right. There it is. I'm like, wow, cool, thank you. Been looking for that. So yeah, that was a biggie for me to find that one. That one and some other features that kind of got snuck in there nobody really talks about is the fact that they sell the gray cats. To me, that's a great big feature. I love the little gray cat, And yeah, the fact that they know what happened. Why did I stop? Where am I? I guess I just stopped. But why'd I lose my waypoint? Huh. Still shows I have it. Why do I not have it? Okay. I still got no marker for it. Did I get spun around? No. Okay. Is this way you gotta shut down, exit, and get back in, maybe? Oh, yeah. Well, but if you think about it, they're also the only vehicles that will logically fit in the two ships that I have. I own a Freelancer and yeah, I don't either. It dropped out of quantum. I think it was supposed to be like an overheat, but for some reason I lost my waypoint, and I mean it's still routed, but for some reason I can't get the routing to work. Huh. Let's see, maybe go to her 5. There we go. Maybe change it back now. There we go. Yeah, for some reason it just disappeared. Glitchy during alphas. I'll figure something out. Yeah, we only made it about halfway, 21 million, yeah. Alpha of an alpha, that's it. You have to be really good at figuring out how to get around little quirks, glitches, and bugs to enjoy this. Really do. You gotta learn how to work around things like that. Yeah, it is. I mean, I can't, I have to admit I have gotten a little frustrated here and there, time to time. But that's all it is. It's just frustration. I'm just happy to be a part of it and be able to play the game right now, because I'd hate to have to wait till it was finished. I mean, geez.
Make sure you have the,
Yeah, you and me both. That's kind of a. I mean, that's one of the frustrating things. There is, how. And I see people do it all the time with ships parked literally right next to the pad. But every time I do, I go to spawn a little gray cat or something, and my ship despawns. What the hell? But those are just little quirks of the game. They'll get those. Right now, they have bigger fish to fry, I guess. We just got to be more patient, But that's something I need to try again. I haven't tried it in this in 3.5. I mean, I said I could get a gray cat and a Titan or a freelancer, but that was in 3.4, and both of them are kind of clipping. I mean, they don't really fit. They go in there and go in and out without damaging anything, so they work. But graphically, the wheels are kind of clipping through the ramp, thing. Part of the ramp, not part of the ship, basically. So they may have fixed that or changed something that would change that. I don't know. This is a fast quantum ship. Only problem is, how in the heck am I going to land this monstrosity? I think I've been tricked. This was you just wanted to see me crash.
about how I kill that thing when I hit the rock, blew up my engine.
Here's something. They don't tell you it's on cooldown, but I can't get my quantum to warp up, obviously, because it's on cooldown. But, somebody sitting here not realizing that's pushing the B, not thinking it's working. I just happen to know there's a cooldown. The longer you quantum, the longer the cooldown. So, there she goes. Yeah, not everybody's going to understand that and just think something's wrong. B doesn't work. Won't cool up, spool it up, So they really should have some kind of... You think? You're underestimating my ability to crash.
I can't.
Yeah, this thing's got a long... There it goes. Long cooldown on the quantum. Come on, give me a distance. There we go. I like to use my quantum for distance here. I'll give it a shot. I'll get her in there even if I bounce it off a few walls. I mean, I could auto land, but that's no fun.
That actual quote is from Captain.
I do try not to use third person for landing, but I may have to on this ship. Like the freelancer, I've kind of done it enough that I can usually land it from first person without any too much problem, but I haven't landed. I may have landed this thing 3 times. I say I don't really do cargo much. I've flown it just to fly it. And actually, I was impressed. Even in 3-4, it flew pretty good. I mean, for a big cargo ship. But then I've always flown it empty too, and I don't know. I kind of seem to remember somebody telling me it flies differently loaded, which would be really cool if it does. It should. It should fly differently if it's unloaded. Heck, the cargo probably weighs as much or more than the vehicle. So. Got tired of the dogs needing to go in and out, so I just left the door open. That looks cool off in the distance, the buildings. Biggest thing will be finding the right. Oh, wrong one. Why is it? It's now. We gotta find it. Did I miss it? Could be. Oh man. Yeah. Usually it's at the top of the bottom, right? I must not be close enough. I've got to be close enough. Sitting over top of it. There it is. Apparently I wasn't, huh? Yeah, that's gonna be a third person view for sure. You sure that'll fit in there? You guys are crazy. I don't think it'll fit. Sure doesn't look like it'll fit from here. Still better if it looks like it'll fit. I guess it does.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight bay. Please vacate the facility. Initiating ship storage procedure.
Why
For
is it?
safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your
What the
cooperation.
hey? You told me to land here. Did I just take too long or what? Can I get out right here if I jump? No, that's the hammerhead, huh? Where's that drop thingy? Elevator.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For
I'm in there.
safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let me out. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I'm liking the performance though. Looking good. Yeah, I got it in there, didn't I? Yeah. I'd have never made it in third person. Maybe if I flew that ship enough, I could do it in first person after enough practice. But yeah, that had at least feet to spare. I mean, sheesh. I don't know what I was complaining about. Inches to spare, no problem. There we go. I always get some slow down, but it's still loading. I mean, it's doing it here. I've seen it a lot worse to where I literally come to a stop right now. I can grab some more coffee real quick before we go, but into this.
Like the way it flies. It flies really decent in the corner. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think they did good here. can't believe that's, I mean, for what they've got in this city and my moderate PC, those are some pretty good stats. I mean, yeah, I'm at 12 and a half, 11, so yeah, I'm pushing 12% just with OBS, not counting all the other stuff running in the background. So that's all CPU there, 12% CPU. Hey, sliding. 120. See what this one says. Usually it's a little faster. Or the first one. Yeah, hold 30 seconds, 20 seconds fast. Right, give me room, dude. Let me scrunch in here. I thought about trying to go to the NVIDIA encoder so it throws more on the GPU than the CPU, but my CPU doesn't have a whole lot to spare either. And I've heard other people with minimal PCs have trouble when they do that. Their stream isn't very smooth. It doesn't look as good. It works great if you have enough PC to use that NVIDIA encoders. It's better. I mean, it does a better job, but it does take a decent PC. For this game, I'd say mine's fairly moderate.
Alright.
I think I'll be alright if I ever get an SSD. That should help, but that's still a moderate PC for this game. Which I haven't tried turning settings or anything down. I've never even tried that. It's on default high or whatever, and that's what I leave it. So I don't want to turn it down. If I can help it, I don't want to have to turn it down, and it pushes it. I mean, barely, but it pushes it.
Stand clear. Doors are now closed.
A lot of games, I don't care that much about the graphics, or as much, and I would certainly drop the settings some if it were causing issues. But this one, I really do want the default settings. Where else in a game can you get a ride as good as any fair? Staticky sounds. For some reason, I've always had a little bit of sound issue, like that with this game, especially when I first log into it. I don't know exactly what that is. Some patches it's better than others. Down to 7 FPS, wow. That's what I'm saying. These last few patches, they're doing good, but they're kind of all over the place. performance varies a lot more than it did in some of the other ones. Still not bad enough. I want to turn the settings down any though. I don't care if it, you know, gets some jitters or whatever. I'm not that super. For my system, I'll take what I can get. Alright, hold on. And here I am. Oh yeah, and I'm not only streaming, I'm also watching another streamer. So I'm sure that doesn't help. Not sure what I was doing here other than checking the performance. It doesn't seem fantastic, but it's certainly livable.
Alright, here we go.
I don't think they sell the and that guy just popped in right in front of me, didn't he? Pretty sure they don't sell that multi-tool here, but oh, this is, yeah, let's make sure this isn't killing us. Pretty sure there's nothing special. I've looked at those, so yeah. Supposedly, you can get back in your apartment if you know what floor and what number it is. But I don't have one yet since I haven't actually died here. Astro Armada. I swear that I wish I could get in the rest of it. From what I understand, there should be some more ships for sale. Either via this elevator, or yeah, that's the other building. Hopefully via this elevator. Be a showroom or something upstairs, maybe, I don't know. Hopefully one day. It's not much of an armada with only one ship. That's cool. You can see, I don't know if this is the right bridge. Yeah, that might be the other one. Yeah, this is the better. The trains will come right through here. They're kind of cool to watch when they fly by. Give it a minute, see if one shows up. Oh, there it comes. I knew it wouldn't be too long. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Yeah, I already looked in there. I think that's about it. There's dumpster depot. Oh wait, isn't that where the turtles are supposed to be? I've never actually found a turtle. But I think I heard somebody say they were over here by dumpster depot. In a tray. Yeah, I'm not sure. I may have already missed them. But there's supposed to be some turtles around here somewhere. But only on occasion and only in some water. Yeah, I've never actually looked for turtles, so I'm probably wasting my time. I think they're supposed to be at this tray. Like, right here. But I can't say for sure. So. May not be that tray, could be anywhere back in here. I don't really know. I say I've never actually found a turtle. You seen any turtles, buddy? I think I'm back here where I ain't supposed to be. Not sure where I'm at, to be honest. Back where I started down there. Cool. Made a complete round of that side. That guy just abandoned his station. Tell me a magazine, buddy. Hey, he ain't talking. Well, this may be a mistake, but I'm gonna chill right there for a minute. I'll be right back in just a few minutes. Trade Center. This is your admin building over here. Sort of. I don't think I sell diddly here. No, this isn't the right building. One of them has admin written on the inside of it. AC building. Yeah, there we go. Something screwy here. It just needs adjusting. It should talk to you when you get
Iron Wolf Tower,
rather than.
Area 18's Premier Centre for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental opportunity.
Seems like it doesn't come on until you go up the stairs. It should come on when you go right up to it. There's the trade.
Iron Wolf Tower, Area 18's Premier Centre for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help.
Yeah, nothing but waste to buy here. I don't know if it'll sell, whatever. I don't have anything to try, so yeah. I'm guessing we got the boxes there, which would be for cargo missions or delivery missions. No idea what all that crap's supposed to be. Pretty stuff to look at, I guess. And I guess we're gonna have some kind of banking system, possibly meaning like if you deposit credits in the bank, you can't lose them if you're hijacked or something. Have I tried? Nah. I mean, I have here and there. In fact, I actually ramped it up a little bit for the game, but it didn't do any noticeable difference really. So it's kind of like, you know, most overclocking. I don't overclock strong. You know, if I overclock, I only do it a little bit. With my temperatures, I probably shouldn't be overclocking. My poor computer's in a cabinet in a hole, so it can't breathe real great. This medical unit was open. That looks pretty neat. Which obviously it's not. I think I'm gonna call that a stream there. Hey, how come that's on the other side? That's funny. I guess because I equipped it? Huh. curious if that's in a different slot or. Because it was actually on the other side. Yeah. Look at that. It's actually been moved. Wow. That's kind of funny. Huh. Yeah, I actually overclocked it for this game. There was one patch, as a matter of fact, in this very PTU, it was really hitting on the GPU. And I overclocked it a little bit, tried it, and it, as far as percentage, it made a whole 1 or 2%. I was like, and to overclock my GPU, I have to add a different program. I don't have the overclocking utility installed or running by default. I trim everything down to an absolute minimum. If I don't need it, I don't run it. Even on the streaming, I kind of do the same thing. If I don't absolutely have to have it, then I try not to use it. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, overclocking will help a little bit, but not a whole lot. It's they're pretty good these days at getting GPUs and everything to do the most. The most they can do. So. So, but anyway, I want to thank you again, Vision, for your subscription, and everyone else for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and we'll probably see you guys next day or two, or on somebody else's stream.